Okay, we're going to find the slope of the line using 2 points. Slope is represented by the letter M, and you just have to accept that because that's what slope's represented by. And I know it doesn't quite sound like it goes together, M and slope, but we use M for slope. Think of it as the M in mountains and how mountains slope up and down. All right, we're going to find the slope by using this equation. Slope, M, is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So if you think about an ordered pair, ordered pairs come with an x and a y, okay? And we're going to be using 2 different ordered pairs to find the slope. So to differentiate between these 2, we call one of them x1 and y1, and we call the other one x2 and y2, and that's where this comes from, because we're naming them 2 different things so we can put them in this equation. Part of the equation is this minus sign, so highlight the minus sign because it could get kind of tricky when we're subtracting negatives. All right, so for our first example, we're going to use the 0.48 and the 0.3, -2. So I'm just going to label these as x and y. And this first one's going to be x1, y1, and the second one is x2, y2. And then I'm just going to plug this into my formula. So draw your fraction bar and your minus signs. Those minus signs are just part of it, okay? So highlight those. Then I'm going to take this information and put it in here. The y's go on top because this is our rise, and this is telling us how we go up or down. So y2 is -2, y1 is 8, x2 is 3, x1 is 4. So I just plug that in and then I can subtract. So -2 minus 8 is -10, 3 minus 4 is -1. A negative divided by a negative is a positive, so this slope is a positive 10. Okay, we're going to work another example, and we're going to use the ordered pair -3, -4, and -7, -3. So we have our x and y1, and our x and y2, and our formula that we're using. Okay, part of this is just got that minus sign in it. Okay, so I'm going to write my fraction bar, and I'm going to write that minus sign, and I'm going to highlight it because this one has a bunch of negatives. Okay, so y2 is -3, y1 is -4, and this is why I want you to put that minus sign in first, because you might forget since this is negative. All right, -7 and -3. Okay, then of course knowing your integer rules is going to help you out. When we minus a negative, we really have to add. So this is -3 plus 4, which is a positive 1. -7 minus -3, that's really adding 3. So -7 plus 3 is a -4. And we want to leave slope as a fraction. We don't want to change that into a decimal. So we're just going to leave it as this. All right, so when you use 2 ordered pairs to find slope, we're going to use this formula. And you just plug it in and subtract.